Hey there, it's Taverns. We are back again with the second episode of the top 200 Vanilla Plus mods. As usual, we have 40 mods to review, and I tried my best not to go off track and only include mods that truly complement the vanilla game. Now without any further ado, let's dive into the video. In my channel, I do prioritize chill and relaxing cinematics. Our sponsor AquaVerse offers just that. In one hand, AquaVerse focuses on blessing your eyes with a fabulous series of gameplay called AquaVibes. These clips were carefully created to maximize the aesthetic visuals and to get you immersed in a whole different dimension. All of this will be packaged with simple edition that respects the audience. But on the other hand, chaos unfolds with the AquaVentures series. This series of videos is the perfect arena for players who love action. The clips are the exact definition of disorder, and the people behind this channel are no strangers to modding and have compiled the most energizing mods that offers weapons, bosses, and overall shakes your heart a bit if that's what you're into. I'll leave a link for the channel and for both types of videos. You choose what fits you, my friend. Carry On is a helpful mod as it will allow you to carry a number of blocks. Ultimately, it is a storage replacement. The mod is compatible with the first-person model, since the carried blocks will be visible on your first-person prescriptive as well. My favorite feature about this mod is how you can stack mobs on top of each other. You can begin by putting the smallest mob on top and the largest one on the bottom. This feature covers mobs that are not even in the vanilla game, such as Alex's mobs. The mod is also realistic as it will make you walk slower when you hold a bigger animal. After several attempts, I finally managed to stack the vanilla bears on top of the grizzly bear on Alex's mobs, which recreated the bear brothers from the show We Were Bear. Only the stacking is a bit inaccurate given that Ice Bear should be at the bottom. Immersive Portal is a visual mod allowing you to see the other dimension through when you build another portal. With shaders, the effects can get buggy at times, so I would recommend using only complementary shaders or none at all. With the mod is the ability to build a portal in any shape or form. As long as the obsidian is connected in a vertical manner, the portal will ignite nonetheless. The effect has been extended to the end portal as well. And here, things will be a bit different. The portal will provide you with a slow falling effect as to prevent you from dying from fall damage. Small Ships mod adds few new ships. Those will replace the small, rigid, and boring vanilla boats. The new ships can be faster and more durable depending on which one you picked. Here, I orchestrated the scene where I made my ship look like a Viking ship. You can equip the ships with cannons, chests, and shields, along with plenty of passenger seats on the ship itself for your friends. Next mod, we have simple voice chat. As you can see, my voice is, integrated with the game. I really love this mod, to be honest. You can hear me as I'm speaking from here or here. But this mod is going to be a much needed addition to your Vanilla Plus server, simply because it will just ease this the vocal communication on your server. You no longer have to go through the hassle of tuning on Discord or any other app in this regard, simply because these apps can take away from your processor power and can also take a lot of RAM. So this one is also going to be great for your overall performance. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Another furniture includes a bunch of furniture pieces to decorate your interiors. The furniture can be both beautiful and useful as well, since some of them can be used for storage, while others will work as a torch. Overall, this is a highly Vanilla Plus furniture mod, and all the pieces here are craftable. SawMill is a new instrument to remodel any type of logs. The SawMill will offer you all the possible logs you could extract from that piece of log. There is also a new villager associated with this bench. This villager will have some intriguing deeds for you and will help you make use of the leftover wood and axes. More Babies mod adds new baby mobs for hostile and passive creatures. These new babies are much faster but less durable and weaker. You could mix the mod with texture packs like fresh animation and torsible health bars. This way the babies will be affected each time they receive damage and they will have incredible animation along the way. The mod is sadly stuck at 1.19, but with such a functionality we could only expect the mod to be updated fairly soon. I'll let you guys know whenever it does. Tactical Aid will make you able to craft this new vest called Injection Harness. In it you can store the new injections produced. This new vest looks mad good on third person. Some of the injections will make you go berserk and tear apart your targets, and others will work on healing you after a grueling battle. This mod will streamline pharmacy in Minecraft and help you inject plenty of effects instantly with no splashing or drinking. To begin here, the Quark mod allows you to configure any of its features. One of the features that I liked was how the dispenser will now dispense blocks as well. A new redstone item called the End Watcher is added. What this watcher does is that it sends a signal the moment it glances a person. The watcher is unneverable and it will send the signal in a fraction of a second. The feeding troughs will help you populate your farm passively, since you can fill it up with up to 9 stacks of wheat. The cattle will then be feeding from the troughs every time they are hungry, and will make some babies in the process. Iron rods can destroy any block that the player themselves can destroy. The way I personally use it is to connect it to a repeating redstone signal and place gravel blocks in front of it. This is the easiest way to farm flints. The charcoal block and the blaze blocks are now craftable and will function like a netherrack block since they will just burn forever. New chest variants are added. Opposite to many other mods adding new chests, the variants presented here are quite fancy and will represent the block it was made out of in terms of colors and textures as well. In regards to mobs, few that I came across were those item golems. They will vanish as soon as you get too close to them, but if you are quick enough, you can unalive some of them and get the loot. The Forgotten, contrary to the previous mobs, will be the one to actually hunt you. He's quick and uses multiple weapons, a bow for long-range attacks and a sword for melee attacks. This mod goes way beyond what I've just shown you, so it's an incredibly valuable asset to anyone's vanilla ModPack. Project Vibrant Journeys is a cosmetic mod, adding few foliage-related things like seashells, rib cages of dead animals, and some vegetation on the beach. In the forest you could find the likes of hollowed logs, some leaf carpets, and some sticks on the ground. This mod single-handedly revitalized the woods in Minecraft. And one tip for you guys, you can pick up any of these rocks or sticks and place them on your personal garden. They will make for a spectacular view, believe me. Better Combat is the easiest way to reimagine combat in the most vanilla way possible. The mod included new animations for the sword, axes and spears. You can also dual wield swords, which helps negating the cooldown and slashing targets viciously fast. You can also swing through tall grass, red roses, or any 2-block high vegetation. A new logical system for swinging was also introduced, as you will be able to pierce through mobs even though your crosshair isn't pointed directly at them. Better Combat has also partnered up with many other mods, and you will enjoy a seamless, logical, and enjoyable synchronization between the animation from the Better Combat and the weapons from the chosen mod. Out of the many structure mods available, I had to give the crown to the Dungeons and Taverns mod when it came to seamlessly merging with the vanilla game. The best structures provided with the mod are, as the name mentions, taverns. There is a tavern for each biome, and these taverns are built differently from each other, but they will be similar in that they will have a gate in the front, few wheels around, and the main house in the back. Other type of structures can also be spotted, like the jungle ruins. I really can't call this place a ruin, it's beautiful, well organized, and look like a Mayan temple. Little structures are also presented. There are a couple of structures to showcase, but I choose the dungeon as my main focus here. This is a big dungeon full of piglins, so it is like an upgraded version of the Bastion Remnant. The mod adds plenty more structures, and if I were to show them all, it would take a dedicated long video of its own, which I might consider, to be honest. Alex's maps adds a plethora of wildlife to Minecraft. Those will range from small birds to herds of bisons, beautiful gazelles, and raccoons that will steal your chests and barrels. Massive oceanic creatures like the cutthroat whale can also be seen. This is a peaceful behemoth, but can one-shot you if you harass it. The orcas, on the other hand, are aggressive by day. They will be bullying the poor seals, which is an incredibly realistic feature, since real-life orcas are douchebags to say the least. Few Easter eggs can be discovered. All you have to do is just rename a bunch of animals. I'll link a video explaining every Easter egg in the Alex's Maps mod, so you can enjoy all of them for yourself. A simple mod that enhances the game's mechanics is Shoulder Self Reloaded. The game mechanic that it improves is the third-person perspective. You can now drag the camera to any angle, allowing for full flexibility, as you will be personalizing this perspective to your likings. Tips is another simple mod. It doesn't change anything about Minecraft itself, instead just gives you some tips and facts you could use in-game. This mod will benefit advanced players too, as it shows tips about other mods, mod packs, and even resource packs. Quality sounds will add a total of 50 new sounds when you place or displace a block in Minecraft. The functionality of the mod was originally inspired by the outdated auditory mod, and it can be quite gratifying, especially when used with a mod such as the physics mod. Placeables allow items to be placed on the surface of a block. This mod can work hand to hand with the previously mentioned furniture mod, and it adds this new item called the basket, in which you can store vegetables and fruits. Some items can be interactable, while others will simply be an aesthetic decoration. Marbled villager hats are some new craftable and wearable hats. Depending on the hat you've chosen, your whole identity will shift. Some will make you look like a professional fisherman. Others will turn you into a knowledgeable librarian, and so forth. Pixelbank's Burnt mod adds this new flint bow. The weapon is exactly what the name suggests, a bow shooting a flammable arrow. With the mod also comes a new burning system. Instead of the said burning structure disappearing into nothingness, it will slowly shift textures and turn into a pile of ashes and flames. The flame blocks and planks will damage you if you step on them. You could also mine the said blocks and use them as a decorational mean. Just More Cakes is a self-explanatory mod. You will now be able to bake new types of cakes. Some will provide new tastes, others can have plenty to eat, and some will have unique effects. All of the set cakes are craftable, and I would recommend having something like Just Enough Items mod installed. Concurrent chunk management engine will make the duration to which your world generates 4 times faster. With additional mods such as Bobby and Invidium, this mod can be life-saving, as it will be loading hundreds of chunks in a matter of seconds. Sleep Overhaul 2 will add a sleeping animation to when you hit the sack. The animation stutters sometimes, and that's because opposite to vanilla Minecraft, this mod will run the world so rapidly in the background, resulting in many processes happening in the background like the growth of the crops, animals, and so forth. With this mod, it is also possible to lay in bed without skipping the night, and it can be used with other mods such as comforts. Storage drawers will add these new containers. These will be different than chests, as they will have drawers specified in singular items. You can have one drawer dedicated to holding one item in large quantities. Certain upgrades can be equipped. Some will give infinite capacity to drawers. Others will illuminate the display items so that they are visible during night. Few keys can show or hide the number of items stored, along with the display item itself. Vertical slabby drawers will hold less items but look stylish. We also have these compaction drawers. They are very powerful in that they allow you to place a block version of the metal. Following that, the drawer will give you all three variants of the item. In this case, it is iron blocks, ingots, and iron nuggets. This drawer can hold up to 128 stacks of iron blocks, and if we want to convert that into iron ingots, that's almost 500,000, and in nuggets, well, you do the math, my friend. There are plenty more drawers to explore, and this mod is 10 years old now, so it's the standard for storage mods. Creeper Overhaul includes new variants with special appearances and animations. The models of the creepers will be loyal to their biome of origin, and some creepers here are passive-aggressive, some will hit back, and others will explode on your face. I'm a big fan of mods that pursue a single goal like this mod. When there is one branch you are focused on, you achieve a better and more creative outcome. With all the respect to diversified mods, this is just my personal opinion. Chisel and bits will allow you to chisel the bits out of every block. This small mechanism is quite helpful, making you able to generate these 3D blocks. Some die-hard fans of this mod managed to create absolutely stunning designs with it, so there is nothing stopping you from trying your luck with it and see how it goes. Jack's Village Architect improves the vanilla villages. Each village will receive subtle but noticeable enhancements in terms of how relative they are to their biomes. The reason I added this mod in such a list is due to the fact that these new villages are just an improved version of their vanilla counterpart. And apart from the Cherry Grove village, which I couldn't find, there are no new villages added. Shiny horses will make the horse armors enchantable. Through mixing the set armor with an enchanting book, you could make the horse walk on water. Endure creeper explosions, skeleton arrows, and even fire. The most vanilla-friendly mod on the list is Fog looks good now, and it indeed does. The mod allows you to modify the fog to your preference. The mod will be of a major help to vanilla players, those who don't use shaders for performance or personal reasons. The fog effect is especially nice in lush caves, and it will make low render distance look less bad. As a matter of fact, will make it preferable. Wanted will give you a quest to hunt a specific mob. Every time you wake up, a new challenge will arise. Once you trap and kill the mob, you receive some XP for it. This is quite an interesting mod and will revitalize the process of collecting XP, though I wish it could be compatible with other mods that have new mobs. Aiming at any target will be a breeze when using the trajectory estimation mod. The mod will add this visual line that extends and shows the spot where the projectile will eventually land. Every projectile in the game has been covered with this mod, and even projectiles from other mods such as Elender's Cataclysm. This mod is client-sided, but I doubt any public server would allow it, as it will most definitely give you an advantage over other players. Collecting flowers for your garden can surely be a grinding halt. Flower Tweaks mod will solve this issue, as it makes it possible to multiply flowers using bone meal on a crafting table. This feature can be plenty useful due to the rarity and scarcity of some flowers in Minecraft. Talking Villager will bring the Villager AI voice model in Minecraft. You will be hearing the villagers saying things like "Thank you, mister," "Not today," and more. The mod is expected to be updated and will add new text lines too, so it might be valuable for you, my friend, to follow the author. Stonecutter Salvage will make it possible to extract the materials from a wide range of blocks. This mod can help in reversing bad crafting recipes or accidental crafting. Fake Blocks mod allows you to turn strip blocks and concrete blocks into fake blocks. These blocks can be used to create this elusive wall. Although visible, this wall is not real. You can get in and out of it without mining a single block. Farmer's Delight mod needs no introduction, as it is known to be the best food mod ever released. This amazing mod will help you prepare a wide range of medieval-ish meals like stews, fruit salads, noodle soups, and more. The way in which you prepare any of the recipes is that you will need special kitchen items like a frying pan, a cooking pot, and the list goes on. Geophilic is specialized in enhancing the vanilla biomes. The changelog here is quite subtle. In biomes such as the birch forest, you can see fallen logs, bushes, and a plethora of tall flowers. Old-growth taiga stayed relatively the same, except the amount of the mossy cobblestone boulders, bushes, and mushrooms has increased. And as the biome before it, fallen logs are quite common here. Plenty more cactuses can be spotted in the desert, along with dead trees. We had dead bushes, so it would only be fair if we have dead trees as well. Dark forests will include the highest amount of fallen logs so far. And I have to make a disclaimer, those lanterns were placed by me. Finally, we have the swamps. Not so different from the previously mentioned biomes, but I truly appreciate the little change this mod has over the vanilla biomes. It truly earns the title of the best vanilla-friendly wall gen mod ever created. Carrying out the same functionality from the dynamic trees mod, Panda's Fallen Trees is a good pick for vanilla plus gamers. Apart from the cool animation and sounds, this mod will streamline the process of cutting wood. Just a few chops and you would have already accumulated hundreds of logs. The mod used to have this difficulty system where it makes the tree size dictates how long it would take to fall. Now this system seems to have been removed, but it might just be an issue from my ending. Recently, there has been a beef going on where people argue whether the beta Minecraft is better than the modern Minecraft. Modern beta mod will fix that, as it adds few wall generation features from the beta Minecraft. When using it, it is recommended to have the Golden Age texture pack installed for maximum nostalgia. In addition, and this is an optional choice, you could have some shaders enabled. My recommendation for this is something like Vanilla Plus shader. Combining the three, you will have yourself a replica of the good old beta Minecraft. and it's still as beautiful as the day we left it. More mobs adds more variants for the hostile mobs in Minecraft, but are actually relevant to the location of the mob. The mob could have a mining helmet, some snow on its head, blood all over its face, and more. The mod goes beyond my current showcasing, and you could check it out for yourself to see the other features. Visual Workbench is a simple and beautiful mod specialized in refreshing the animation of the crafting table. What's more is that the crafting table can now be used as a container, and you could leave your ingredients on the bench if you'd like to. If you enjoyed the content and wish to get more of it, you know the deal, my friend. Subscribe and hit the bell. Also, thanks for following up with this series of videos. I'm planning to release another episode a few weeks from now, and at the 5th and the final episode, I'll make a major Vanilla Plus mod pack. This episode will release at the end of the year, so keep an eye out for that.